Hi boys and girls, today I'm going to show you how to make a marshmallow peep house. So this is what I'm going to show you how to make, and I'm going to show you the ingredients that you need to make this. So the first thing you need are graham crackers. It doesn't matter what kind of graham crackers, what brand, but you do need at least 3 graham crackers, and if you have more the better because they tend to break as you are assembling the house. So it's always better to have extra. And the next thing you need is M&Ms, and I like the pastel colored for spring. It just makes it more springish. And then I have a little package of Peeps here, so you really only need 1 Peep. I'm going to take my Peep out now because I will need to use him later, him or her. And this one I got for $1 at Target. So you need the Peeps. And then you need the sprinkles. I got these sprinkles from Target. Again, they are sprinkles that kind of look like grass, and that's what we'll use in the front of the house. And the last thing you need is icing. So the icing recipe you can find online. You can just Google royal icing. It's basically egg white and powdered sugar and some cream of tartar or lemon juice. So again, you can just have your mom look for the recipe online, but you do need a bag of icing or frosting. Okay, and if you don't plan on eating the Peep house, you can actually use a glue gun to glue it together with real glue, but then again, you can't eat it. So it's up to you. If you want to eat it, then you need to use icing. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you the first step. So the first step, we're going to break the graham crackers into squares. So if you have 3 graham crackers and you split it up, then you should have 6. So you'll have 6 squares, okay? And the first thing you want to do is lay 1 square down, and then you're going to break another square in half. So you see the perforation here, and you're going to want to cut it and break that one in half into 2 pieces, okay? And so this is the back of your house. This piece is going to be the roof. So I'm going to cut it into a triangle like that. So again, I'm just gonna follow these dots that are right here. And then I'm gonna turn it this way. And boys and girls, have your mom or dad do this part because you shouldn't be using a knife. So this part you do need help, okay? So you have the triangle, and that's going to be the roof of the house. Or actually, it's going to hold up the roof. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to squeeze that icing on the bottom of the triangle, and I'm going to push it together with the back of the house. Okay, so that's together. Okay, the next thing you want to do is put the roof on. So with this square piece, I'm going to glue the top part of it, put icing, I should say, okay? And then alongside of the graham cracker, and I'm gonna stop about 2/3 of the way, and then stand it here. This is where you kind of need a steady hand, which I don't have. So you could always use something like sprinkles to hold it up. Okay, and then I'm going to take the other side of the roof. Again, I'm going to take the icing, squeeze it along the top, and then about 2/3 of the way, squeeze that, okay, and then I put that together. And I can probably remove this now. So now we have the roof. Okay, and that's it for the cutting. Now the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take 2 more squares and we're gonna glue them on the sides. So again, I'm taking the icing. I'm going to ice the top of it. And then I'm gonna come all the way down and place that in there. Just like that. Okay. kind of squeeze it together. Okay. And then that other wall, icing here. And then I'm going to tuck it in. Ooh. And you know what? If anything breaks or falls, it's okay, right? It doesn't have to be perfect. My marshmallow peep house is certainly not perfect. It's tilting a little bit. I might want to just add some extra icing to glue it in there. And then the most important thing is drying time. So this is where you need to be patient. Okay, so I have the roof, the walls, the house is together, but now it needs to dry for at least 30 minutes to an hour. It actually depends how wet your icing is. So I'm gonna do a swap out right now. So I made a house already, because that needs to dry. And here's the house that I made before. Okay, so, oh, I need a plate, don't I? Okay, I'm gonna pull it off the wax paper. Oh, and that's another thing that's helpful, is if you do this on wax paper or parchment paper, it will not only save cleanup time, but it will help you lift this without breaking. So I'm going to slowly peel off the backing. Okay, and this is where you want to put it on a plate. But for the sake of time, I'm just going to show it to you like this, okay? So here I used a gold plate, any colored plate. If you have a pink one, it might even be prettier. And you're going to cut the bottom part of the Peep. I'm going to cut his little bottom off right there, because he's super sticky right there in his marshmallow center. And I'm going to place him inside the house. It's very sticky. And resist eating your little marshmallow Peep. And then this is where we need the frosting. We're going to take the frosting again, or the icing, and you can just spread it out depending on the size of your plate or wherever you're doing this. You're going to put that down, and that will help the little grass sprinkles, right? Okay, and the last bit now is the roof. So I'm going to start on one side. And again with my icing, I'm going to start from the top. And with your candies, you're going to make a row of possibly one color. If you want to mix it up, you can. I thought I'd do a stripe with the colors, okay? And then there I'm going to do another row. And again, this is where you need steady hand. And you know what, if they start to slide, just push them back up. Okay, I'm going to do another color. Try to resist eating your chocolate candies. And then the last row. Oh, we have 5 rows, don't we? Okay. Let's do 2 more rows. I'm going to push these up. I think we can put 2 more rows here. Okay, there's our lavender. Okay, and again, I'm going to have to stop and kind of push it up. So it dries in the right position. Here's where gravity's working against you. Yay! Okay. Put a little more glue here on the roof. And then the last row, I can put the green candies. Again, you can make whatever design you want to make. You could do it all one color. You could just do mixed. Uh-oh, my roof's collapsing. And that's one side of the roof. Okay, and then you'll do the same thing with the other side of the roof. Yikes. So as you can see, it has a tendency to collapse if the icing isn't dry. So make sure the icing is dry before you start assembling the roof and putting the candies on top. And you can reposition your little bunny, reposition the house. And then when you're done, you can enjoy your marshmallow Peep house. And you can eat it if you made it with icing. Otherwise, if you did it with the glue gun, then you can just enjoy it for the spring season. So I hope you enjoyed the recipe and I hope you have fun doing it. And be sure to clean up your mess when you're done and take a picture and show me how it turned out, okay? Bye.